Hello everybody, I'm Josh and I'm one of the students that worked on OnkoDICOM last year. I'm going to go over a little bit about the program, what our team did, what it's like working on the project, and some advice on things I learned while working on the project. So, OnkoDICOM is a program that is used to do research on DICOM standard image sets, particularly ones relating to radiation oncology, or the treatment of cancer using radiation. So this project is unlike any similar program in that this one is completely free to use, and in fact it's currently being used by oncologists all over the world to help treat real patients and save real lives. So last year our team was mainly in charge of generating regions of interest automatically from PET and CT scans. We also added batch processing functionality. So regions of interest are simply areas of interest in a DICOM image, such as the lungs, tumor, or just an area that will receive a certain amount of radiation dose. Batch processing allows the user to perform many operations on multiple DICOM sets at once. So this is the feature that is not available, as far as I know, on any other program like this, and this is one that saves the user an immense amount of time. So, working on OnkoDICOM, I'm not going to lie, it is a very large program with a well-established code base and programming conventions. When our team first joined the project, it was quite daunting. It took a few weeks for it all to click in our minds, but once it did, it was quite simple to work on and add our own code. Ashley and Dr. Miller may appear scary, but they are fantastic to work with. Are invaluable resources throughout a time on the project. Not only that, but the things you learn from them about working on real projects is invaluable, and unlike anything you'll learn from sitting in a lecture theatre. So you learn not just about Python and PySide, but also about working in a real production team, how to properly work in a Scrum environment, how to come onto an existing project and expand upon it, how to properly use GitHub, and countless other things. You'll also pick up some medical knowledge along the way. So for those of you who will be working on OnkoDICOM, I do have some advice. So use PyCharm for development. You can get the full version for free if you're a student, and it makes it very easy to debug, run unit tests, and expand on the program while complying to the Python coding standard. Spend a good amount of time in these first few weeks learning Scrum, the ticketing system, and the code base for OnkoDICOM. This foundational knowledge will help you greatly throughout the project. I know it helped our team quite a lot. You need to communicate effectively. Dr. Miller, Ashley, and Stuart all want you to succeed, and they're there to help with that. Lack of communication can really screw up the progress of the project, especially if you're not communicating about any problems or questions you might have. So finally, and this is the major point, this project is public and open, and as such, it's a part of your resume. So this has both positives and negatives, with the upside being that it's a clear show to any future employers of your capabilities as a programmer, a team worker, and so on. The main downside is that any mistakes you might make with this project are public, so try to avoid making them. So write comprehensive unit tests, test the program in a virtual machine, and be careful before you make any pull requests or commits, as our team learned a few times. So to close, what drew me to the OnkoDICOM project was that I would be working on a real product saving real lives. But when I got into the project, I found that was just the beginning. Working on OnkoDICOM with Ashley, Dr. Miller, and Stuart was very enjoyable and an invaluable experience. OnkoDICOM admittedly isn't an easy project to get into, but once you do, it's extremely rewarding, and I guarantee you'll greatly enjoy it as much as myself and the rest of my team did. So if you're working on OnkoDICOM this year, good luck and thank you.